Thank you for tuning into my Positive Perspective Internet show today, where we feature individuals and groups who share the common goal of improving the local Charleston community. Today's episode is brought to you by Gatorade, a great way to quench your thirst. My guest today is Dwayne Wigfall. So how you doing, Dwayne?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. And then Dwayne operates Ocean 6, a food vendor that really has some unique trends to it. So Dwayne, maybe you can start us by mentioning how you got started in the food business.
Well, actually, it's funny. I was reading a newspaper in classifieds, of course, looking for a job. I saw something that said, if you have hustle, give us a call, start now. So I called, and the guy said, do you have hustle? I said, yes. He said, but do you know what it means to have hustle? I said, yes. He said, come on down for an interview, and 9 years later, I'm still here.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you enlighten us a little more on what we mean by hustle?
well, of course, the literal meaning of hustle is someone who's a go-getter, someone who's willing to work,
energetic, sure.
and it definitely requires somebody with the ownership mentality to do this job. I guess that was just a fun way of him getting me to call.
Good.
Yeah.
And another thing it requires is knowledge.
Definitely.
Education.
Definitely. Product knowledge is very important. You definitely want to know your cuts of food. You want to know if it's inspected by the USDA department. The whole nine. Knowledge is definitely key. Majority of my customers buy strictly on our product knowledge.
Sure. You talk about the customers, you buy. Some unique trends is it when his truck comes to your house, and so you don't have to go. It takes the arm and the leg off of the grocery shopping. Going to the store and putting up with the lines, and that's worth something and saving time.
Oh yeah, well, see, majority of my customers, the rest of them they buy because we save them time, gas, and money. But the best part is, like you said. If you see here, it says we stop at every kitchen. That's our motto. So go ahead and take your shoes off, because I promise you'll see me. We stop at every kitchen. Make it convenient for you.
Sure. And the quality of your food is very high. I've been a customer for years now. The seafood, the pork, and the poultry, and it's all good. Are there any local vendors or restaurants that you sell your product to?
Well, the best part about it is the fact that our stuff is USDA choice, vacuum packed, sealed, restaurant prep, so you actually can cook straight from frozen. A lot of small mom and pop businesses here in the Tri-County area, they're the solely ones that shop with us. If you're talking about businesses, and then we supply the rest of the residential areas.
Right.
So mostly small mom and pop businesses, because the other big chains, they have their own vendors and they're locked into contracts. Best thing about us, there's no contract. We want you to keep shopping with us just because you like shopping with us. You like talking with us because you like the food, and that way you never tied into nothing at all.
Another thing that Ocean 6 is affiliated with is the Little Country Food Bank.
Yes, sir.
Could you talk about maybe what that means to you personally?
Well, yeah, I'm actually glad you brought that up. That means a lot to me. Everybody has their situations where they want to help and they want to do something for the community. What we started to do probably about 7 or 8 years back is we actually started to donate every Christmas and Thanksgiving. We run a food basket drive, then a canned good basket drive, and we donate all of our earnings and that's given to us from the community and our customers to the local food bank right there on Azalea Road.
That's great.
It's definitely fulfilling. It feels good.
Sure. Are there any specific customers that kind of like you run into the kind of like pique your interest?
Customers. Wow. I have a lot of customers. I've been doing it so long.
That's true.
There are many customers that are different in many different ways. I think the one most of all would probably be you.
Well, thank you. How about this? Which package is your personal preference that you sell?
It would be the steak. It would be the steak, mainly because the way it's cut, the way it's trimmed, is basically set up to where you leave nothing on the plate when you're done, and you don't have to take nothing off before you cook it.
Okay.
You know, but I'm a steak guy myself.
That's cool. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
good. And you know, what does the future hold for your company?
Well, what we're trying to do now is we're currently about to be moving our location. Right now, we're located at 133 Eliana Way, right there in Somerville, building 300 Suite A, and we'll be moving to a different location here for a storefront.
Okay.
So what we want to do is make it accessible to the community to walk in and out as they please and get the food that they need, and we're still going to have our route managers delivering to your kitchen.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yes, sir.
How can people get a hold of you if they'd like to hear more?
Well, the best thing about it is, of course, we have a company website, ocean6.net, www.ocean6.net, oceans with the S. And also, you can call our local office, 843-875-1575. And if you can't reach me there, that's because they got me working double time. Call me on my cell phone. That's 843-640-9723. And I'll make sure to help you out and send a route manager out to this issue.
Dwayne, thanks for what you're doing in the community, and thanks for coming on and being a guest.
Thank you for giving me the time. I appreciate that.
Sure. Thank you all for tuning in to My Positive Perspective. We'll see you next week.
On a sunny day, I feel my thoughts drift away. Only good vibes and good times living in my brain. On a sunny day, catch me lamping in the shade, feeling so fine and so high. Oh, my sunny day, still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. Love within, you'll never be without. So I roll, feeling strong and so invincible.